Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. I'm of course the Battle Room, and today I'm joined by Raghav. How you doing, buddy?
I am doing so good. It is a beautiful day. I had some wonderful soup last night, and tonight we have got a super finals match for you.
We're gonna be watching the LAIC finals, breaking down, talking about the teams, and just providing some S tier analysis. So let's hop into this one. How were you feeling when you saw that these were our finalists, Raghav?
Honestly, I was pretty excited because I feel like Juan's been really consistently lately. Like the last few events he's gone to, he went to some in Europe. He's just been doing really, really good in Swiss. Not quite getting that victory that he's looking for, but he's been really consistent with this team. That's pretty standard. Just I think replacing the Ninetales on Lele's team. As we see on screen, it's got the Yon Blood Moon. It's got the SD Sneasler, the Goldie, all that. He just has a Tailwind Dragonite now, and I can't be mad at that because Dragonite's one of the best Pokemon in the format. So I'm really, impressed to see him here making it to the finals in his region's IC. And then on the other end, we got one of my favorite players, honestly of all time, but recently, Kinugawa's been popping off, dude. He got, I think, top 8 at NAIC, then won Japan Nationals, and he's just been so good. And he's running a really fun team that we're gonna get to. But do you have any thoughts about Juan's team first?
Yeah, like you said, it's just kind of that boring Lele squad. But obviously, instead of the Ninetales, it's gonna be that Dragonite. I mean, there are some small adjustments as well, like the Terra Grass Incineroar and the Terra Water Blood Moon, which I think are significant different changes. I think specifically the Water Blood Moon might come up here because it does resist the fire eruptions that we're gonna see. But yeah,
Yeah.
normally that is electric. Water opting, I'm not a huge fan of water. It makes sense. It is really good defensive typing, but then you look at Rillaboom and you're like, oh, I can't escape him, dude. He's gonna smack me with the hammer. But I think that's the main and only downside to the Terra Water Blood Moon. But yeah, I think it's just a really, really solid, consistent team. And like you said, he's been kind of popping off lately. He flew to Europe, got top 4 at a regional there, literally just to train for this tournament. He got second at the last regional that just occurred the weekend before this. So while Las Vegas was going on, there was also another regional in Latin America where he got second. So clearly he's on a tear, and I feel like he's been one of the most consistent Latin American players in the entire world.
Yeah, no, he's definitely having his moment right now. And I'm just excited to see how he plays because even though the team's boring, it really does allow you to like show your skill and show your practice.
Hmm.
He is frozen right now. He's not just like mad still, right?
No, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
let's
okay.
try.
I thought he was so locked in. I was like, holy shit, dude. I think he might win this all like in 3 turns. Uh, but yeah, it's interesting because we're gonna see Yuma's team. It's quite quirky. It has one of my favorite Pokemon on there, and so I'm curious to see how it matches up and whether that Terra Water is gonna matter. In this case, like it really just might help if Yuma doesn't have a Rillaboom.
That's true. I think, and I don't think he does have a Rillaboom. That's actually one of the things he changed, opting instead for the
Yeah.
Flamingo. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no grass coverage on this team.
Hmm.
Instead, oh man, this team's just beautiful. So you have the specs type version, not the scarf that, we were running on the Lily Cole stuff. This is more leaning into the Whimsicott angle, right? So you click Sunny Day. It's Babiri Berry Whimsicott. That's so crazy. So it's gonna live a golden go hit. But my favorite Pokemon that I want to talk about is this Flamigo. And it's got a crazy moveset too. No flying move for the Sneasler, no Tailwind, but it has Feint to make use of those Tailwind turns and to make use of the Trick Room. And then there's Wide Guard, which is really useful in the meta right now. And do you want to talk about that Farigiraf? Do you see anything weird about it,
I
maybe?
I saw the Nightshade. I mean, like, I
It's kind of
I
sick.
I don't know what you're using it for, but like it is kind of sick, right? Like I do think having that guaranteed 50 damage is a lot. It can be a lot, right? And so having 50 damage on an Incineroar feels pretty good. It does have helping hand though, so like I mean I guess that is more for the fast Typhlosion mode, but I do feel like you could like Nightshade Hyper Voice something and it's probably just gonna die, right? Like 50 damage can add up. So Yuma, I feel like Yuma's also just like he's been cooking up some crazy, crazy teams, right? Like, he throws these really small techs in there that really just go the distance. We saw it with his NAIC Japan Nationals team that he got.
Decorate Smeargle.
Was it top 8 or was it top 4? I think he got top 8, right? Into
I think it was top 8.
Yeah, it was top 8, and then he won Japan Nationals, which was incredible, right? But then at Worlds, he also ran like Terra Fighting Zamazenta. So he runs like really small, like kind of quirky picks, like the Nightshade Farigiraf or this. I mean, the Flamigo's kind of a big deal. That's a big pick, right?
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, Terra Fighting Flamigo's kind of like Zamazenta if you really think about it.
Yeah. And it's going to be doing a lot of damage.
I love this. Like, the Nightshade is really cool into Incineroar because Foul Play or whatever isn't going to be doing as much as Nightshade could be doing to an Incin. It's good to finish it off and just, like, break sashes. So, yeah, I really, really think this team is sick. And I think Flamigo's just really cool in the format with a bunch of Incineroar, Rillaboom, Golden Go. Flamigo's good into all of them. And I just think Wide Guard's really, really useful. We might break down some other sets from the tournament, and I remember watching, like, holy shit, he makes this Wide Guard Flamigo look so broken. Because into Blood Moon, after they use the Blood Moon, it can't touch it. Even if they have Hyper Voice, it's clicking Wide Guard, and there's just nothing it can do. So I think it's a really smart pick, and I'm really happy to see it in the finals.
Yeah, we actually had the honor to play him on ladder a couple times. And our friend Mon actually hung out with him because Kinugawa did fly to Las Vegas first, competed in that tournament, and then flew to Brazil to play in this tournament. And so I thought it was really funny that our friend Mont actually was talking to him, and he had like Yuki there to translate, and he was like, dude, why didn't you bring Flamigo? And he's like, I'm sorry, I will bring him next time. And here he is in the finals of a tournament with this Flamigo. Because for Las Vegas, he actually did not have the Flamigo. He had... I don't remember what...
That's what was missing, dude. That's what was missing. We want the Flamigo. We need our little Flamingo friend because that is what gets you championships. And so what do you think about his matchup into Juan's team?
I think this matchup is just going to really come down to how well Juan can absorb Kinugawa's pressure, right? Because we got Whimsicott, we got Blood Moon, Life Orb Blood Moon, right? Like, he's going to be dealing a lot of fucking damage. So it's really going to be like, how can I absorb the damage and then... fire back? And then for Kinugawa, I think it's like, can I do enough damage in enough time and like slow down the things that Juan wants to do, right? Like, he wants to fake you out, he wants to knock you off, he wants to play it slow, get good defensive switches in there, and I think it's going to be up to Yuma to just shit out damage. Really what it is.
Yeah, I think that you're absolutely right. And Yuma does have like control of the speed for the most part. I'm interested in his Blood Moon speed. I want to assume it's faster than Juan's. And so for that reason, I think he's going to go with the Tailwind mode and try and just
100%.
outspeed Juan. But Juan has his own Tailwind, I believe, on the Dragonite and the Sneasler. So I think it's going to be a little tricky to navigate. Juan doesn't have the speed control, but he has such good Pokemon where... Yuma's going to have to be really precise and make sure he gets a really well-timed Eruption or protects that Blood Moon. Because I think Flamigo looks amazing, but that Sneasler really is annoying. You can't hit it super hard with the Flamigo particularly.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm really just excited to watch Yuma play. Like, and Juan as well. I think Yuma's just like, he's on kind of a generational run right now. Like, a really good, we haven't seen like, I mean, the Japanese players are always so good, and it's always an honor to watch them play, because I feel like they just play like psychos, right? Like, they make the hard reads, they're very flashy, and so I'm just excited to see them cook in this finals. And I think it's just a sick finals here. We got Juan trying to win for the Latin America community, because they've never won their own international before, so that's hype. And then Yuma, obviously, probably the best Japanese player in the game right now, trying to take the title.
Yeah, but as we have discussed, in some ways, Yuma is actually have the home field advantage because Brazil has the highest Japanese diasporic population, and we should keep that in mind, Colin, that I think really Juan is the one who's trying to steal the title here, and this is Yuma's to defend.
So with this leads, I kind of didn't expect the instant Blood Moon from Yuma at all. I think it kind of makes sense though. Like, it weakens the Dragonite a lot. It slows down a lot of the offense that Juan can put out, and he's just threatening huge damage right now with this Blood Moon.
Yeah, I think Incineroar is just a really, really good lead into Juan's team, and gives you room to work with. So, like, okay, how do I want to reposition? I think a Parting Shot into either slot would be really good, and of course you have the faster Blood Moon, I'm assuming. And so that puts on a lot of offensive pressure from the get-go, allowing you to force Juan to react to you. And so Juan's
In a
also playing
Wims?
safe, just getting that Rillaboom in.
That's nasty.
It's
I
really
love
good.
the way Yuma played that one. That was nasty. He was trying to bait the protect there. Um,
And he got
and
it though.
he got it. He got it. Yeah. That was just a really good turn one. Because, I mean, you do have to commit to Terra Ghost, right? Like, I think Juan did cover for this a little bit, right? Because he did switch in Rilla. So now he can potentially force out a Terra. But I think right here, I mean, I don't know. It is still a little bit tricky. There's some high level Pokemon going right now.
I mean, does Yuma have Farigiraf in the back is the question.
That's
And
a
is he
good
gonna
question.
switch it in? He could just switch it in and rip a Blood Moon right now. Terra that Blood Moon, it's not a big deal. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. Or is he switching back to Incineroar, which is not a bad play either. I can't read
That's
that. It
Furgraf.
is
That's
Farigiraf.
Furgraf.
If he
Oh my
gets if he
god.
gets an attack off, this is such a good advantage already from turn 2.
This
Because
is
that Rilla went for fake out, right?
I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of blown away by the way they're playing. They're playing so fast too. You have the Terra Normal.
They've had a whole night to prepare for this. They've probably flowcharted every line out, and none of it's gonna matter right now because the swag is too much from Yuma's end right now.
Oh, if he fakes out, it looks so nasty. Like even a Woodhammer is like
Yeah,
annoying.
Sorpresa, he did. That's a
Yup,
surprise.
yup. Oh my god! And is
And
that
there's the Blood Moon, the Luna Roja.
if
Dude,
it
I can
removes?
read Spanish for real. I struggle
That's
with Japanese.
the game's
I'm
over.
glad we got this side.
The game's fucking over. He won. It's over. He won game one. I don't think he can kill the Blood Moon anymore. Holy
Yeah, I
shit!
think this is pretty over. Like, you just switch into Incineroar and,
Yeah.
like,
Instant just
attack.
wins the game, really. Like, he can play this slow. I think Yuma just, like, that sequencing of the first two turns was just incredible. He outplayed him both turns. Just so, like, it felt like it was like pre-planned, dude. Like, he was like, okay, you're going to lead this. I'm going to threaten fake out. I'm going to switch it out, threaten encore, and then I'm going to switch it out again and blast you with Blood Moon.
genuinely a masterful gambit. And, dude,
Yeah.
they are playing so fast it looks like it's double speed, but it's not.
I thought it was double
Uh,
speed, too, dude. Is it double speed?
It's really not.
No, it's
They're
not.
playing so fast, but Yuma just doing such a good job where like this is the strength of Farigiraf. It doesn't actually need to do anything other than switch in or have the threat of switching in, right? And Juan was kind of calling his bluff, saying like, "Dude, you're not gonna switch it in. If I get this right, like, it's not gonna be as good." But Yuma positioned it in a way where he had no fear in just clicking Blood Moon. Like, what's the worst? You take a neutral Woodhammer? I think you'd get over that. Like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. It froze a
yeah.
little bit there.
no worries.
But yeah, now he just soaks up both hits there, which I assume was like a Blood Moon or Earth Power and a Woodhammer. So he just ate the hits on the protect there, which I think was really safe from Yuma. I don't think he was ever risking that, and going in instant order just feels really, really good here.
Yeah, and you don't even have to trade fake outs. Like, again, you can just okay. Well, he's gonna fake out anyway because there's no reason not to. Juan doesn't have fake out live, but my thought was like you can always just bring in the Farigiraf if you need to. But he takes the KO on the Rillaboom, and it is looking really, really bad for Juan here. I think like you said, the game's been over.
Yeah, it was just incredible, like, sequencing. Okay, so he went for EP last turn, so now he is going to take the Blood Moon. I think a big information, like you said, I think it's pretty obvious that Yuma's going to be the faster Blood Moon, but it's nice to confirm it, right? Like, because you
Yeah.
never know. I do think both tend to run max speed a lot of the time. Like, it kind of depends. This team doesn't have Icy Wind, so it's probably not as important. But yeah, I mean,
I think it's a really bulky Ursaluna on Juan's end. We have been seeing that on some of these teams. Like Sanvi's Ursaluna was all bulk because there was no Icy Wind. And I am curious. I think some of these like hybrid teams are running like some bulk on Ursaluna. And it did eat that Blood Moon. So I'm not sure if Yuma's completely glass. He is still faster, but it could be kind of like a hybrid Ursaluna where it's still got some bulk just to like eat these, leftovers Blood Moons rather than the boosted ones.
nice little EP into Wims. And I don't think Dragonite can touch Whimsicott at all. I think it is Haze,
No.
Tailwind, Scale Shot. So Whimsicott is actually just, like, the game's clutched up from the Wims, right? Like, if you remove that Ursaluna, you do win. It did get a social defense drop.
Yeah, I'm thinking, it doesn't really matter.
No, I don't think it matters. You can't even really protect in front of the Whimsicott either. Like, this is just a free. I think you just go for Tailwind Blood Moon into the enemy Blood Moon, and if they protect, you press Encore. So I think at this point, like, it is certifiably over. I don't think there's anything Juan can do to escape this pin that Yuma has set up here in a potential 4-0.
Yeah, I think losing the Sneasler was tragic. It's one of the only things that hits like multiple things on Kinugawa's team like super effectively.
Mhm.
It hits the Blood Moon in Tailwind, it hits this Whimsicott, because without it, like your way to hit Whimsicott is Blood Moon. It probably lives one, and then it can encore you, and Earth Power or Yawn is not doing anything to this Whimsicott. So yeah, we just see a really, really clean game plan from Kinugawa. Game one, I loved that. I feel like he was in control the whole
That
time.
was awesome. That was some sick mons. Like it got kind of boring after the first three turns, but those first three turns were just so well played from Kinugawa. Like that was some beautiful Pokemon. He was just like it felt like he was just gliding around the board, just outplaying him left and right.
Yeah, in high level VGC circles, we call that mind controlling.
He did mind
Um,
control him.
he
He
fucking mind
did.
controlled Juan there, dude. He really got him. But no, it was really well positioned bait. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that is like some of the matchup advantage. Like Juan really has to pivot in his Sneasler a little more carefully. That was just too sloppy and just banking on the fact that Farragraph's not coming in. And if you're Yuma, that giraffe's always coming in.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was a little bit surprised. I thought Typhlosion would be actually a really valuable piece in this matchup, but we didn't see it at all here, and Yuma made it feel like he didn't need it, right? Like, he was playing around the Tailwind and the Fake Out Prevention with the Giraffe, and he was like, I'll deal with the Sneasler when I deal with it. And boy, did he deal with it. It just didn't get to play. So Yuma's going to take game one. Um, God damn. How are you feeling? Like, I feel like that would destroy my spirit. But Juan, he's used to the pressure. He needs to step it up, and I totally think he can. But what are you doing to adjust, right? Like, how do you save the matchup here if you're Juan?
Well, if I'm Juan, I'm trying to remind myself. I mean, he doesn't even look pressed. He was like, I actually meant to lose game one, you know? But the thing is, he could also be losing the Drip War, because I do like Yuma's little unknown shirt. I think that's pretty fun. It's
Mhm.
very big, and I'm kind of digging it. I like the style. I like the cuts of, a lot of Japanese fashion. I need to take another look at Juan's shirt, but overall, I think I'm giving the Drip War to Yuma. He's also got the stylish hair, is iconic at this point. And
Mhm.
on top of that, what are you supposed to do into Tailwind Blood Moon when they have the ability to bring in for Urgraf? Because your way of dealing with this Life Orb Blood Moon with the speed control is to get a
Oh my
well-timed
god.
fake out or protect, but it's just so hard with the Farragraph pressure.
I feel like you have to try to position Sneasler well, right? Like, because in my mind, I think
Yes.
Tailwind Blood Moon is good, but I think back to when Wolf played Alex Arand, and like it was just kind of difficult. Like, obviously, he was just leading Blood Moon plus Whimsicott, which I think didn't work
Yeah.
as well. But like, it's still kind of the same thing. It's like if you can get the Sneasler in the perfect moment to threaten the KO, that's all you kind of need. But even then, you still
Yeah.
have to deal with Intimidate. But I think even if you just get the -1 CC off, I think it might be enough. So I think it's about positioning Sneasler, because the minute Sneasler went down, I called the game, because I think that's the only way he can beat Tailwind Blood Moon. So I think he just needs to play that better or try to match Tailwinds. But honestly, the way Whimsicott was moving in that game, like that guy was annoying, and I think it really, really was. It was disruptive. It was hard to play around.
Yeah, and I do like the callback to that Wolf versus Alex Duran matchup, because it showed the power of Sneasler in the back, but also Incineroar. When Yuma's bringing a mode where the damage is so reliant on Blood Moon, if you're able to take it out with like a just damage trade with Golden Go and Rillaboom, then Incineroar Sneasler in the back is just too much. It's too overpowering. So if Yuma continues to only bring Blood Moon and maybe like leave that Flamingo on the bench, it could be the strategy for Juan to try and preserve that Incineroar and Sneasler in the end game.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I think too, like the game one, I don't know, dude. He kind of it felt like he was like he just kind of abused that Juan was gonna play safe, right? Like, and I don't blame him. I think like if I see Incin Blood Moon, I'm double protecting every single day of the week, right? Like, it's just a safe, good play. He covered it a little bit by switching to Rilla, but even though he threw that one protect, it was really, really hard to come back from. So I think that even though as silly as that is, like he protected in front of Incineroar, it kind of cost him the game one. But then he also switched into Frigoraph. He disrespected it a little bit. So I don't know. I think Juan just needs to like not get caught up in Yuma's aggression, and I think Yuma played the aggression perfectly. So let's hop into this game too.
To put it succinctly, he just can't allow himself to get smacked around like that. Like that was just too much. He's got to play a little more aggressively.
Same leads.
Yeah. Well, was it? Oh, it was Dragonite Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, see, this is scary though because now it's like, dude, what if he does just go for the fake out and he opted not to bring Sneasler? He brought Golden Go instead. That's crazy.
Huh.
I mean, like
I like the Golden Go Ring, but I don't know if you drop Sneasler and Rilla.
Dude, like the enemy, if Ursaluna does get a couple turns of smacking him around with moves, I mean, it seems obvious, right? You're gonna lose, but I think if Yuma can actually capitalize on this Ursaluna, like these Pokemon are so easy to just shred through, right? It outspeeds everything in Tailwind. It's chilling, and it's just gonna be, can he get enough damage out with Ursaluna before it goes down? Let's see.
And it looked like Juan wasn't even certain what he wanted to do into the same lead that Yuma brought game one. And it's just it is a lot of variance. Is Yuma gonna Blood Moon? Is he gonna Earth Power? And we're seeing a Terra straight up turn one from Yuma's Blood Moon. I'm thinking we might see the big one come out right now.
I think he totally baited him. He said, "You're so afraid of me right now. Game one went my way so much. Oh my god, is he gonna kill the Dragonite?"
I really hope he kills the Dragonite. That'd just be fucking hilarious. The Luna Roja is coming out, and who's it targeting? It is into the Golden Go, though, so he didn't want to take a yawn. Oh my god! Does that much?
Oh my god. I did not expect that. I mean, I know Ursaluna Blood Moon goes crazy, but that was so much damage.
That was a lot, dude. And if I'm Yuma, like, I probably just want to protect and either attack or parting. Okay, he's actually just going to hard switch here. Into what? The Whimsicott? It has Babiri Berry. It's gonna live. Dude, this is so sick.
He's eating it. Oh my, how much? It's not even do half, right? Oh, okay. That was just such a safe switch, though.
It's a life orb.
This knockoff's gonna hurt so bad on the D-Knight, too.
Oh, dude, Enemigo Flamigo is actually really fire. And the scale shot's useless. It's a fairy type.
Oh my god. Yuma got the turn just
the
completely right.
Typing is so good in this matchup.
Parting shot's fine. That's acceptable.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. I was worried if Juan like tailwinded, because then the Golden Go would outspeed the Ursaluna the next turn. But it really doesn't matter unless Golden Go went for like a boosting move there, like Nasty Plot instead of the Make It Rain, because now it's gonna die to another one, and it's just not enough damage. I think if I'm Yuma, I don't even click Tailwind. I probably just Moonblast here.
Yeah, I think Moonblasting the Goldie feels pretty good. Then you don't have to commit anything, right? Because, like, this guy's at -2. He's not dealing much. The only thing he's really doing is tailwinding.
Yeah. Oh, it's Haze. It's Haze, the ice move. Okay, I was very confused. Yeah, I think it doesn't even matter if you get, like, the Terra Steel, like, wrong here. Like, if you use a normal move as Yuma, it shouldn't matter because the Dragonite's -1. It's not doing that much damage. And you should be getting your speed control up. And it can't touch Whimsicott. I really do think that Yuma's just been playing so well and so aggressively, but not too risky. I just feel like he's leaning into the advantages he has, whether it's the speed advantage on the Blood Moons or just like Whimsicott being Babiri Berry, which is such a unique choice, and it's come up already.
Is he going for Hyper Voice? Yeah, that's safe. That's a good play. He did go for Tailwind, which I think is pretty important now because Juan did match Tailwinds, so now he can threaten the KO with Moonblast onto the Golden Go. I mean, it kind of depends, though. I have seen that some of these bulky Whimsicotts do underspeed Golden Go. That would be my fear, but I think it's not a big deal. I think you could just swap to Incin again if you felt like it. You could also just let it go down.
Honestly,
you could just Encore D-Knight. I think you could Encore D-Knight. I think that's a pretty solid play as well. Also, I think the D might be faster than Goldie because he's going for Haze here. I guess maybe he's just going to Make It Rain and then Haze, right? So, like, afterward? Is he going to Incineroar? Incineroar
I'm not sure, but... Oh, that's actually a really, really good play because this Golden Go will go down to the Life Orb anyway. Yep. And so if it's... You were right, though. It was slower than the Golden Go. I think that's so troll. I was gonna say I have complete faith that he's faster, but I'm wrong. And he didn't even go for the Onkar. I really would have liked to see that, but the Golden
Hmm.
goes going down, and I think that's gonna be good enough.
I think the
We are
haze is
gonna have a
big.
neutral Dragonite.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
haze is nice. Um, I just remember Wolf's Golden or Wolf's Whimsicott did the same thing. It did underspeed as well, and so I'm thinking, you know what? Like Burberry Berry, I'm thinking this guy's hella bulky, right? Like he's totally just trying
Yeah.
to stick around as long as possible.
No, that's a good catch. I just feel like it's not that much, but there
Hmm.
must be some specific calcs they need, and so the Whimsicott is slower than 149. Um, but is it winnable here for Juan? What does he do? He switches in his own Incineroar. Okay, and does Yuma have the Fergraph like he did game one? I feel like he might have switched it up.
He did.
It's not. It's the Flamigo. It's the Flamigo.
It's perfect. Everything is weak to fighting. Oh my god.
Dude,
Oh
he's
my god.
so good, forcing the Terra onto Dragonite. And now the Flamigo can come in and sweep the game. Oh my god.
It's a beautiful Pokemon here.
You just need to trade, I think, honestly. I don't think it matters to get to -1. You
Yeah.
just trade fake outs and CC. Just don't let this Dragonite get the scale shot. That's all that matters.
Yeah, yeah, I think you do just. So are you? Which one are you faking out? Um, I
I think
think you fake out Dragonite, right?
you fake out Dragonite, and I think if you're Juan, you have to protect it and do something with the other slot. And he is going for that.
He's so afraid right now. He knows he's so
I
like in
think you're
such an
supposed
awkward
to
position.
parting, get greedy or something, you know?
Yeah, because like the Flamigo is actually just like he just came in and he just sees so many like it's 3 fighting weeks. It's the Flamigo like dream. Okay, what's he doing?
Oh, he
He
didn't even go
CCs.
for fake out. He just went straight for the CC. And is this Incineroar gonna parting? No, went for the Blitz. I think he just
Okay.
wanted to get rid of that D-Knight. And I respect that too. Instead of the fake out, Blitz is totally valid. Because the only thing you just didn't want that Dragonite to be +1 speed staring down this Flamigo.
The worst part too is the Flamigo still has its sash, so there's like literally nothing you can really do. I think you just CC the Dragonite every single time, and you can do whatever you want. I think you just parting, to be honest, right? Like with the Incineroar.
Yeah.
But the Flamigo is actually just gonna win this game by itself. It has too much HP. As funny as it sounds, having the sash intact is all it needs to win this game, guaranteed. And there's the
Dude, this
CC.
game's over. This game's
It's
over. We're
over.
gonna have Yuma, dude. We're gonna have him. We're gonna have the first Brazilian LAIC champion, man.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god. Dude, this is actually such a good game, though. I love the decision to bring Flamiga, and
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. You don't even have to have the Fari. It just has to be the threat of Fari. Instant being slower than the Blood Moon, very interesting. I just don't think it matters. You
I
just
don't
double
think it
protect,
matters. Yep.
Blood Moon, CC. What are you supposed to do?
There's nothing you can do, and it's so sick to watch Yuma play. I think he's like, for me, he's one of like the most interesting players in VGC. I'm always curious to see what he does. Right, the Japanese national champion is always like an insane crown, a little bit under a world champion crown. Right, like if you like, they're equally like as scary. Right, you don't want to play these dudes, and I think it's sick to see him win. Is this the first time a Japanese player has won an IC as well? I think it is.
I think it is, and it's tragic they don't get to play in our circuit as much. It's something that
Yeah.
I've really appreciated. And you've said they play more aggressively, and that's because their system kind of makes them do that in the best of one close sheet. But they've consistently proven that they are the best of the best on the biggest stage. There's no like best of one bullshit. It works. They are
Hmm.
amazing players, and it's so cool to see the creativity. And I think this game is just completely over because Flamigo outspeeds the Incineroar, one shot. Yuma's Blood Moon outspeeds Juan's, one shot, and the game is over.
Yeah, I think he
It
just
doesn't.
played like the game so well. Like he sequenced game one, like those first 3 turns were just beautiful, and then he wins the game basically after that because Juan unfortunately gave the Sneasler up, and then in this game too, he sets up everything perfectly for this Flamigo sweep, dude. Like all the Pokemon, he blows the Terra in the wrong way. He forces the Terra, right? More importantly, he even plays the first turn correctly, like really, really well as well with that Blood Moon. And now there's the CC that's won. And Yuma's gonna be the
Dude, he's so
LSE
happy. Dude,
champion.
he's so fucking good. And
He's
this,
so
in many
good.
ways, he won in the builder, you know? These unique choices allowed him to have such an advantage throughout the whole tournament. And yeah, I mean, I was curious about a team like this for Vegas, but I never quite got it to work. I ended up running a different Typhlosion team, but I'm just so happy he got to show off this Flamigo, the Whimsicott, Blood Moon for Rigorath, Instant stuff. Like, it's just amazing stuff.
It did live the CC, but it is not gonna live this Blood Moon. Oh, it was a speed tie the whole
It's been a
time.
speed tie? Dude,
Oh
he's
my
losing his
God.
mind.
It was a speed tie the whole time. Even Yuma
He's
didn't
losing
know
his mind. Why
that.
is he crying, dude? It didn't matter.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Dude, they're both losing it. It doesn't matter. You won no matter what. But this whole time, it could have been a completely different game.
Yeah, I think he's just mad that he didn't play to the speed tie earlier in the set. Like, I think in the game, I don't remember the turn exactly, but I think maybe he could have like, I don't know what he really could have done to really like prevent it.
So
I'm
he
not.
could have Blood Moon the turn that Instant died, and
Mhm.
then gone for the Yawn because we saw it lives one.
Oh, you're
Um,
right. You're right.
yeah,
And then
and
win the
then
speed
would
tie
have
on
had
Blood
to
Moon.
hope for a 3-turn sleep,
Yeah.
which
Oh
again
my
is still
God.
bad odds, but that's just like, oh my God, we've been speed tying the whole time. I would have played so differently. I don't think it would have mattered if Yuma kept winning them, you know, or just like uh he had a lot of ways to pressure it, but that was amazing. What a twist at the end.
Yeah, they threw in a little crazy one there. I mean, I think Yuma just played so well, dude. And like he is just one of the best players in the world right now, and I'm just very excited to see what he's capable of doing going forward, right? Like we have more ICs, he might be going to those. We have Worlds. He has his invite guaranteed now. He doesn't have to worry about the Japanese circuit screwing him over in any way, and we're going to see more of this guy, and I'm excited to see more of this guy. I think he's just really fun. He's a fun player to watch.
No, that was awesome. Honestly, super happy with that. It was a clean 2-0, but it was a great set. We got to see like the full scope of his team. And shout out to Juan too. Just an amazing run this season so far. And I think this is just gonna leave him hungrier, honestly. So
Yeah.
this was fantastic. I'm glad we got to showcase this on the channel so quickly too. And yeah, man, I just can't wait to play more Pokemon so I can fight one of these guys.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of this game. I'm excited to see where we go with Champions as well. So, definitely like, comment, subscribe. We'll be covering that in the future as well. And we're going to be covering tons of LAIC matches this week. So if you want to see more, especially of Yuma's run, we'll be covering a couple more of those. I'm very excited to showcase his team more because I think it's just so sick.
Oh yeah, he won the drip war. Look at those pants, dude. He is swagging out. That
He's
is
swagging
first
out.
place in the tournament and first place in the battle for drip.
Yeah, and the first place in the builder, dude. That team was fucking sick. We'll see you guys next time.
Fuego.
Peace.
Peace.